The purpose of this video is to learn about the benefits and features of CustomerSource. This is part of the DIY Dynamics CustomerSource video series. Let's listen in as Jackie and Arlen discuss all the wonderful resources CustomerSource has to offer.
Hi Arlen, my name is Jackie and I've recently became a Dynamics customer, and my partner says I have something called CustomerSource, and they said that you're quite the expert on it, and I was hoping you could give me a little bit more information about what CustomerSource is and how I can utilize that.
Well, Jackie, first of all, thanks for becoming a Dynamics customer. And your partner is correct. We do have a resource called CustomerSource, and the purpose of why we set up CustomerSource was to help our customers get more out of their Microsoft Dynamics investment. In doing so, what is included within CustomerSource is access to resources such as product downloads, service packs, hot fixes, regulatory updates. Also, we have training materials in different formats such as interactive training, downloadable print materials that you can use to train your staff to make them more efficient. In regards to training, by the way, we don't restrict on the number of users or the number of times you can use it, so you can keep using it over and over and over. The other things you'll find in there, you'll have access to knowledge base. And knowledge base articles are created by our support engineers who are on the phones day in, day out with our customers. So it's a great way to get answers to some of your questions that you may have. Also, you gain access to other resources such as the Microsoft Dynamics community, which is a community full of users like you that have similar questions or questions that will relate to you, that can help you answer problems, thoughts, ideas, and so on. Within CustomerSource, it is a resource too that is set up to be global in nature. And so throughout the demo, I'll show you how if you happen to have employees, let's say in Germany, as well as the United States, we can set up an experience for them so that the German employees can have a German experience, whereas you could have a English US experience. So if you like, would you like me to show you on show you the site?
That would be fantastic.
Okay, great. Well, so as you can see, I'm on the main home page of CustomerSource. And when you come to the home page, in this case, it dropped me into North America because that's the site I'm accessing today. And within North America, I can also choose my products. So at the very top, on the top navigation, you'll see an option called Products. And in there, there's a drop-down list listing many of the Microsoft Dynamics products. If you want to view all of them, you can scroll down to the bottom, click on View All, and it will show all your products. In this case, though, Jackie, since I know you're a GP customer, what I am going to do is I'm going to choose Microsoft Dynamics GP off the list. When I choose list or GP off the list, one of the things that it does is it automatically will filter the content based on Microsoft Dynamics GP content, because we know that your time is valuable, so we want to help remove, let's say, the extra noise out of your searching and your discoverability. So within on the main page of Microsoft Dynamics GP, you'll see a few key things that pop out. First of all, the big rectangular tile at the top is what we call a hero tile, and typically that's the main messaging that Microsoft will want to deliver out to you. But further down, you'll see other tidbits that will help you, again, learn and understand your product more. Such as, for instance, earlier I mentioned about searching knowledge base or the knowledge base materials. We have knowledge base in here, so you can easily access that off one of the tiles. Also, depending on what type of service contract you're on, you can get access to the e-support. And e-support, what that does, it allows you to electronically submit a support request to one of the Microsoft engineers to help you answer your questions. As I scroll down the list, you'll see a few other things on the screen, but I mentioned earlier that I did want to show you the how to switch sites. So at the very bottom, you'll notice we have an area called North America. It's actually what we call internally our locale switcher. If I click on that, it allows us to go in and change the location. So again, you may be wondering, well, what's the value of this to me? Well, the value is that if you are a global company, you can set up a global experience for your other employees around the globe. Other things that I touched on, and I'll show you how to get there quickly, is the ability to get training. So at the very top, you'll see an option called Learning. Underneath Learning, you'll see the option called e-learning, as well as you'll see student training materials. Now, the difference between the two is truly the format. So if I click on student training materials, it takes us to an area that shows us training materials that are available for all of Microsoft Dynamics. If I click on the e-learning materials, again, it is training materials, but they're interactive in nature. So again, I'm glad your partner pointed you to me because CustomerSource can be a great resource to really help you get more of your product by educating you on what the product can do and can't do.
Great. Thank you so much for explaining CustomerSource, and I look forward to using it in the future.
Thank you for watching the Introduction to CustomerSource video. To see additional tutorials on how to use CustomerSource, please visit the DIY Dynamics content library for this series and other resources. Thanks for watching.